anticipated conference matchup made more compelling because both teams come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Bob, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Mustangs will kick this away to start us off. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Utes offense will have the football first here. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's a...
here he goes. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. And the Utes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Good job here, not predetermining what you want to do as a quarterback. He read the defense, made the right read, pitched it out to his back, and he got a big gain as a result.
Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Dump off caught by the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. The SMU Mustangs offense out there for their first possession. Not a whole lot of mystery about the way this offense attacks you. You got a quarterback and a wide receiver coming off monster games. The defense has seen the tape all week, but what can they do about it?
Now, last week, it was just pitch and catch. They pretty much did anything that they wanted to. Quarterback puts up big numbers. Obviously, his go-to target is his receiver. Now, here we go. A week later, same offense, same opportunity. What will this defense do to try to slow down the quarterback, get him out of rhythm, mixing some blitz, mixing in some zone, just trying not to let this wide receiver go off once again.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Wants to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Mustangs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll hand it off. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Short pass finds the tight end. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. No problem. And that will tie the game here.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. The Utes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Off the play fake on first down. Pass rush closing in. The ball is caught. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Defense is coming after him. Pass rush swarming him again.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on. On that 3rd down and long. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack, and now it's 4th down and long.
Choosing to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt here. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Terrell. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Wide open downfield. Tackle made it. Big play all the way to the 41.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Looking to throw yet again. Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Has a pass to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. Now here comes the point after attempt.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Utah offense takes the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. The Utes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and it's picked off. He went up high to grab that football. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a lob pass.
Play action here on first down. A tight end makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, SMU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Crispin. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49. The Utes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Screen to the receiver in the flat. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and it's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looking for a man deep down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. As the 1st down is still going. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Mustangs.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him on the...
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Utes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On third down, he drops to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
He's in the clear. Across the 40. Past the 20. The 10. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
They'll try to run this one in. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So nothing on the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, SMU. This offense cannot be stopped. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Utah offense takes the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the left side. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Critical third down play for this offense right here. They'll run the option. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And the Utes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Incompletion sets up a second down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
After all, that looks deep left. And it's hauled in way downfield. That's a big hit at the end, but even a fresh set of downs. The Utes lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights through the tackler. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. What a kick. It's good from 55. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the first half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. That miss leaves it a 22-point margin.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he's shaking.
A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there in what will be the final play of the quarter. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Utes will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the SMU offense is back on the field now. We get the second half started with the running play. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
And he's hit just before the throw. Catch is made down the middle. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. The offense really clicking here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. 2nd down after that previous play. There's the handoff. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Mustangs will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Tackle made quickly, but they're knocking on the door. Ball spotted at the 8. And the Mustangs come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, will try to run it in. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. That's a second and goal play for the offense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. They'll change the pre-snap look now. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mustangs.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes were in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. Receivers are bunched together. Ball handed off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first down, it's play action. Trying to create here on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. And the Utes looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw it again. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. They look to throw it here on second down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's running out of time here. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. Makes it look easy.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the kickoff will be a return. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he hauls it in, down inside the 30. Able to recover his own fumble and get first down yardage. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
Oh, my gosh. The defense did what they needed to do to rip that ball loose. It's on the ground. But for the offense, they're extremely fortunate that the receiver himself was able to recover the ball after that fumble.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. Handoff to the back. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for...
Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came